And finally tonight, as we heard from Chris, 80 years ago, the Second World War seemed mercifully to be nearing its end. But victory had still to be won. On this day, in 1945, a young American Air Force pilot set off from RAF Kingscliff in Northamptonshire on bombing escort duties over Berlin. His plane was hit, he bailed out and was captured. But his war didn't end there. He escaped and fought alongside Russian forces until it was all over. Today, now 100, Colonel Joe Peterburs returned to what's left of the airbase of that final, fateful mission.
It became one of the greatest fighter planes of the Second World War. And a brave young US pilot who flew the Mustang, then aged just 20, today returned to its cockpit, aged 100, and exactly 80 years since he flew his final mission. Colonel Joe Peterburs stepped inside gingerly and with a little help, transported back to a time when a nation was fighting for its very survival. Within minutes and with a wave, he was once again soaring in the skies above the English countryside. Earlier, he'd been carefully led inside the B-17 bomber plane he once flew alongside to protect.
I was a little friend of the B-17s. We did the escorting and protected them from the Luftwaffe. It was an honor to do that. These guys were the bravest of the brave.
He was defending bomber aircrafts as they carried out perilous raids over Nazi Germany from US air bases in Cambridge. But on the 10th of April 1945, during one of these escort missions over Berlin, Joe shot down a German fighter before he too was shot down. Forced to bail out, he was captured and held as prisoner of war before escaping and fighting alongside the Russian Red Army until the war's end.
I was studying to be a priest before I got into before the war started, and I am convinced that I have our guardian angel on my shoulder. I'm not a hero. The heroes are the ones that didn't make it. The rest of us, we did our job, and we were lucky to survive, but we're no heroes.
So important was this journey to Joe. He travelled from California to Cambridge to reconnect with his painful but proud past. Sejal Karia, News at 10.
Doesn't he look good for 100?